We are live! Back on the podcast!
Welcome to episode 4 of OnBullshit.
OnBullshit.
What we got to bullshit about today?
Everything.
Everything and nothing. Right?
Roommates.
Roommates, yes. I guess we can quickly just continue our conversation where we were at there.
So the saying goes, never live with your best friend. There's a reason for that.
Yes. Like we were just discussing before, while there are some people that can make this work, because I think some people have a better idea going into living together, like what kinds of things they should avoid and boundaries to set up. But for the majority of the population, most people have bad experiences, I think, and learn their friends are awful, awful people who they just cannot live with, no matter how much you may like someone.
Or your spouse's friends. Never live with your spouse's friends as roommates.
You should tell the story.
Alright, so, a few years ago, my husband and I'm AB, by the way.
And the panda.
Panda's taking a drink.
Sorry.
So, a few years ago, my husband and I, we lived in a duplex with a few roommates. It was fine. None of the doors had locks. It was no big problem. One morning, I wake up to our bedroom door opening, and one of our roommates is walking into our bedroom. Didn't knock. Didn't make sure that we were awake or anything. Because, who does that? Okay, fine. They're friends. They're both guys. Mm-hmm. He was my husband's friend. I am my husband's wife. You do not walk into your friend's bedroom when his wife is asleep because you don't know if she wears pajamas to bed or if she doesn't. That was very awkward. Pissed me off.
And it was to use the bathroom, right?
No, I think he had left something in our bedroom.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or, like, in our bedroom or the bathroom. Like, he went in there to retrieve something.
This is, like, even worse, because it's like, at least if you had to go to the bathroom and it was, like, someone's occupying the main one and the only other one's in, like, the master bedroom or something. Like, that's one thing if you're desperate, but, yeah.
No, like,
it wasn't even that.
We had the master bedroom, so we had the attached bathroom. They had the other one, which, when we moved out, it was disgusting, and I had to clean it.
Right.
But, like, a few weeks after that, a different roommate had his girlfriend over while my husband and I were not there for the weekend. So we come back, and we're like, hey, we washed your bed sheets and stuff because we slept in your bed. So you don't do that.
I mean, again, like you said, like, it's one thing at least that they wash the sheets, but even so, it's just a
don't
dick
sleep
move.
in my fucking bed.
Right. You don't do that in the first place.
Yeah.
Or you let someone know ahead of time or ask ahead of time, like, can we stay because reasons?
I know I don't live here anymore, but we had parties, and I had my girlfriend over here, and we slept in your bed.
Awesome.
Thanks.
I mean, at least it wasn't like we showered the next morning and also used your towels, just FYI.
No.
Right?
Yeah, so that's my roommate story. This is why I will never have roommates again.
Yeah, well, yeah, never live with them anyway. Certainly.
Yes. No more roommates for me. Anyway.
I feel like a bad person because, like, I'm one of those people that, like, if a friend gets in this, like, really bad situation where it's like they're kicked out of their living quarters for whatever reason, like, I think I would eventually probably let them stay if they can't get anywhere else first, but I always try and push people to finding other...
Find yourself a place. Stabilize your situation.
Yeah. It's like, have you checked with your family? Can you stay with your family? Are there any, do you have a closer friend that you can stay with? Like, I always just try and, like, pawn them off to someone else if I can. But otherwise, like, if they absolutely have nowhere to live, I would let them stay.
Yeah, but they can stay on the couch. Don't come in my bedroom when I'm asleep.
Yeah, I mean, that, oh, God, that's just a whole new level of bad.
It was terrible. So we got a lock. on our bedroom door.
Which is what I would do.
Mm-hmm. But then we don't have roommates anymore, so we don't need to lock on our bedroom.
It is nice to have the ability just to lock individual rooms, though.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Yes. It's so freaking weird. You've been in my house, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what the setup is the living room, the kitchen, the bedroom, the bathroom, and then the closet in the bathroom.
Right.
The closet in the bathroom has a lock.
I mean...
You can lock yourself in the bathroom and then lock yourself in the closet in the bathroom.
Now, is the lock on the inside of the closet or the outside?
The inside of the closet.
Okay.
So, like, you can lock the bathroom door. They get somehow someone bashes in the bathroom door. There's still a lock between you and whoever bashed in the bathroom door. It's so weird.
In my parents' house, I don't know why this was ever the case, but in my sister's room,
Mm-hmm.
for some reason, the lock was installed backwards. And for the longest time, they had a bathroom where you could lock someone in, but you couldn't actually lock the bathroom door on the inside
How did that work?
to stop people from getting in. For reasons I have no idea.
You're being punished. We're gonna lock you in the bathroom.
If you were a mean sibling and
I was. No, I wasn't. I'm the one that got picked on. I'm the oldest, but I got picked on.
Oh, well, see, that's backwards. I was always picked on. I had the misfortune of having to occasionally use that bathroom, and they thought it was hilarious to lock the door on me. So I got stuck in there for hours sometimes.
Did you end up banging on the door?
Oh, yeah. You do the anchor banging, and then you eventually give up, and then you start making games while you're locked in a freaking bathroom. Yeah.
Did you take out the toothpaste and start writing on the door?
I can't remember. I did all sorts of shit. There was a window, but for some reason it was locked and I couldn't actually get it open.
So you couldn't even escape that way?
Yeah, I couldn't even climb out the damn window.
And you weren't strong enough to break the door?
Mm-mm. It wasn't even that heavy of a door, but it was just weirdly...
Were you just a weakling?
Maybe. I was just a fat weakling. That's pretty much what it was, yeah.
Oh, but that's mean. I shouldn't laugh.
No, you're fine. But roommates, yeah, awful.
Don't have them. Unless, like, you have absolutely no choice. If you have a choice to not have a roommate, don't have a roommate. Unless they're your spouse.
Oh, yeah. The one thing I was glad about, like, I did not do the college experience where I had to stay in the dorm with,
I didn't do
whoever.
that either. I was already married when I got into college, so I didn't have to do
I wasn't, but fortunately my sister was living in the town at the time, so I got an excuse to stay with her since I had immediate family.
Is that the way you can get out of mandatory dorm?
Yeah. I think that's bullshit just because, I don't know, I really fucking... Like, I'm fine with meeting new people, but I do not want to just be in a situation where it's like you're forced to live
with them.
Yeah, with someone you've never met.
I'm itching my foot. Shut up. What else are we talking about? Ooh, people that want to live forever.
Oh, God, yeah. We were discussing the advances in the medical sciences and the fact that we are getting to the point that we can slow down the aging process significantly. And people are already, every
living
year.
Longer.
Yeah. We're increasing
our lifespan.
Our lifespan at a yearly rate, so... I don't know. To me, it's fascinating on so many levels, especially like politically, because it seems like we're always arguing like, well, maybe what should we make the retirement age? When should people get benefits for like Social Security and all these
people
other
in their
things?
70s and their 80s that are still working.
Yeah. Well, and the thing that sucks is like the economy's so shitty for so many people, and we're all fighting for minimum wage jobs in a lot of cases.
Which is sad.
I mean, people graduate with, these expensive degrees and can't get jobs or pay, for what they're doing and what they actually deserve. And so it feels like everyone's in debt and has to just put in crazy hours to try to make money.
Try to make ends meet.
Yeah, and now people are working longer than ever and spending more time working, spending more of their lives at work, and now
it's not worth it anymore.
I don't know. it really just begs the question: if we increase, how long we live, let's say, the new age limits, or
we're all gonna live in poverty at some point.
Yeah, if we start living to 100, can you imagine? Like suddenly you're gonna have like 20 more years of, I guess,
misery.
Work and...
Or like I said, be like me and digitize your brain.
Yeah, well, yeah. If we get to that point, sure.
You know I'm gonna volunteer for that. As soon as it's a thing, I'll be like, me first. I want to do it.
I always have these discussions with my contractor, and he's like, "Sign me up to be the alpha tester for when we get the brain chips."
But if they chip your brain, they can try to monitor what you think.
I mean, maybe
if you're digitized, you can like teach yourself code and put firewalls around yourself.
See, it opens. There's so many possibilities, and we don't quite know what the full extent of these brain chips would be. But
I mean, it's not like I'm gonna go Skynet.
Right.
Oh, I think some people might be a little too young to know what Skynet is.
That's
Napster.
A little sad. Napster.
I mean, probably not any of our listeners, because they're our friends.
Yeah. Everyone's around our age group anyway.
You would think. Like, a coworker asked me, do you guys want to, like, promote your channel? Get out there? Just be excited. Like, I don't know, we just like to record.
I know, yeah. We don't know where we're going with this yet, but...
We don't. There's no structure. We don't know what the shit we're doing.
But we do have fun.
We do. Except we have super awesome conversations when we're not recording.
That's the hardest thing about actually, like, sitting down, forcing yourself to record, because you just don't have, like, the same level and quality of conversation we have when
we exhaust all our topics before we even think about, oh, hey, well, there's the microphone we should probably be using.
Exactly. There's just an inherent discomfort with having the microphone there.
It's just this giant thing that's sitting in front of our faces that we turn to look at and that's catching our voices.
I would like to say the Yeti is awesome. I'm sure no one else cares, but I use the Yeti, the blue microphone by Yeti, and I love it. But yeah, anyway, as far as like aging goes, I will never be cryogenically frozen.
See, I don't understand why you would want to be frozen. Like I said, you don't experience anything. You're just gonna, if it ever comes to pass that they can revive you, assuming you didn't die during the cryogenic process, you're not gonna know what the shit's going on.
Right.
You're gonna wait. You're gonna be like Captain America. It's gonna be a whole new century. You're gonna have to learn all the new technology. Your brain's not gonna accept it because it's something you've never seen before. It's gonna take a period of adaptation, and then you're just gonna want to give up because no one you know is alive. Everything's moved on without you. You have to learn on all these new things, and like probably by the time you got frozen, you'd already had all your life experiences.
Can you imagine, like, trying to learn the history of, like, what happened in the world that made it the way it is whenever you woke it up? Yeah, it's crazy, the amount of stuff you'd have to learn.
That's just too much. Whereas if you digitize your brain, you get to see everything.
I feel like you're very, very certain
I'm fixated.
that's going to happen.
Yeah, but probably not in my lifetime.
It could. I don't know. It seems like we're getting there. I bet you by the time, like, we're in our, like, 50s and 60s, we'll have, like, really kind of basic versions of that technology.
That'd be so cool. I mean, you could kind of technically say we're getting closer to that because, like, we have those rudimentary learning AIs. And then, like, prosthetics are so much better than they used to be, like, even 5 years ago.
Exactly.
It's just, everything is moving at such a fast pace. Like, the new technologies are just coming out one after the other, and it's hard to keep up.
It is. We'll probably have to discuss this in the next podcast, too.
Already?
Yeah.
Dang.
Coming up on that.
15 minutes are short.
I know. Great conversations. You just never can pay attention to the time.
No.
But, well, did you want to say anything? Any last parting thoughts?
Give us criticism, feedback with like, or I don't
Do
know,
it.
do we suck?
Do it today. Thank you.